Good afternoon, my name is Lexi Moss. I have chosen Self-Esteem and Self-Efficacy as my final project. When I saw these on the list, I knew they were exactly what I wanted to do. Reason being, I suffer from lows from both of these. This semester, I have chosen to work 2 jobs as well as take online school. This definitely has affected my self-esteem and self-efficacy, both in work, school, and my mental health. Self-esteem. Our textbook defines this as the degree to which a person has overall positive feelings about oneself. Roy Boymaster, a psychology professor at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland, Ohio, once said, quote, "Our society has greatly exaggerated the positive effects of self-esteem," end quote. Boymaster, along with Joseph Bowden and Laura Smart at the University of Virginia, claim that there is evidence that those committed crimes and acts of violence in the last 70 years have excessive self-esteem. This study was done in 1996. Boymaster said, "There are some people who think they are great, and there is no need to attack. I imagine if you went up to Albert Einstein and told him he was stupid, it wouldn't bother him at all." At the 2000 psychology research meeting in Boston, 2 scientists asked a professor to send weekly emails to their students who had done poorly on their first exam, and in addition to another third of the class chosen at random. These emails consisted of review questions, as well as a third of these emails had an additional message of, quote, "You're too smart to get a D," end quote, as an attempt to raise self-esteem. They found later on those students with the words of encouragement actually did notably worse on their tests and exams. Boymaster suggested an intervention that encourages them to feel good about themselves regardless of work may remove the reason to work hard, resulting in poor performance. While self-esteem is important, we should carry ourselves high. Self-esteem can be dangerous not only to ourselves, but to the most extreme cases, very dangerous to others. Self-efficacy. Our textbook defines this as the belief that one can perform a specific task successfully. From the journal, Self-Efficacy, a key to improving the motivation of struggling leaders, the author Howard Morglis and Patrick McCabe focus on studies of students' self-efficacy and how teachers can and should help students fulfill their highest potential. When students are struggling learners with low self-efficacy, the key to success is, quote, "invest sufficient efforts to persist on tasks, to work to overcome difficulties, to take an increasingly challenging task, and to develop interest in academics," unquote. Tasks obviously can become stressful for students. Quote, "A task that one struggling learner has little difficulty structuring and organizing can overwhelm and frustrate another at the same academic level." Kind of like this project has done for myself. From our textbook, quote, "By showing that you believe they can be successful in effectively playing the role of cheerleader, a manager will be able to increase self-efficacy beliefs," end quote. Without proper tools and support, students may develop low self-efficacy. This is the same at any workplace. So what's the difference? We all know what self-esteem is for the most part. It's having confidence in who we are as a person. But as for self-efficacy, that's not a very common term. While researching efficacy, I thought of the children's story, The Little Engine That Could. She starts her day like any other and is challenged to go up a large hill. She starts the challenge thinking, I think I can, showing low self-efficacy. Once she starts her task, she turns I think I can into I know I can, showing high self-efficacy. Much like I have with this project, on my first day starting, I had low self-efficacy. I didn't think it would come out very well. I wasn't sure how this would work, but as I've done more research and learned more about these two, I have immensely increased my self-efficacy. Thank you so much for a great semester. I wish all of you luck on your finals and the ones later this year. Have a great year and a great future.